Hey, good evening to you from Brooklyn Memorial Stadium in Brooklyn, Ohio, a suburb of Cleveland. It's about a 2-hour and 20-minute trip for the Defiance Bulldogs tonight in this Division III Region 10 quarterfinal matchup against the Benedictine Bengals. Good evening, everybody. I'm Josh Bush, right here on DCTV Sports, and welcome to our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show here tonight. It is a matchup of the number 6 seed Defiance Bulldogs and the number 3 seed Benedictine Bengals. This is going to be a matchup, I think, that's going to be hard fought from start to finish the entire night. Two teams that are battling a few injuries at this point, as a lot of teams are, but it's all coming down to you got to play the next game, next man up, and that is exactly what we're going to see here tonight in this regional quarterfinal. It's a pair of teams that came off of really sizable wins last Friday night in the opening round of the playoffs and moving on to play here tonight. And again, obviously, every single game counts from here on out. We've got a beautiful, beautiful night here. It's hard to believe when you're in the middle of November. It's a little chilly. There's a little bit of a breeze coming from my back, but it's actually really, really a very beautiful night here in Brooklyn, Ohio. So we're going to take a time out on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. When we come back, we're going to start to break down these two teams, get you set for tonight's matchup. All of that to come right here on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we welcome you back here to our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. Josh Bush with you here on this week number 12 of the high school football season. And it's a regional quarterfinal matchup tonight featuring the Defiance Bulldogs and the Benedictine Bengals. Well, let's start to take a look at these two teams here on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. And we'll start with the Bulldogs tonight, who come in at 7-4. They finished 6-3 in the Western Buckeye League for Travis Cooper, who is in his 4th year. And we take a look back, the last 2 Fridays have been very, very strong games for Defiance. Last Friday night, the opening round of the playoffs, a 38-0 win over Bowling Green, a dominating performance from the very first whistle. And then you go back to week number 10, they finished off the regular season to earn the first home game since 2003 by beating OG, not BG, 22-10. But last Friday night, it was from the get-go. Defiance obviously gets Bowling Green a bad snap on a punt in their first drive, leads to a safety. Defiance gets the ball back and drives right down within the first 2.5 minutes. It was 10-0 Defiance, and that was just the start of what was a dominant performance on both sides of the football. Anthony Wilder last Friday night, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground, an additional 2 receiving touchdowns. And for senior quarterback Brez Ziffel, 10 of 13 for 128 yards, a touchdown last Friday night as well. A very, very good, solid performance from the offensive side, but probably even more impressive than that was the defensive performance last Friday night. They held the Bowling Green to just 110 total yards. How incredible is that? Their leading rusher, Jasarius Shannon, came in needing 50 yards to hit 1,000 for the season, was limited to just 19 last Friday night by this Defiance defense. And it was all earmarked by some really strong physical play in that game from start to finish on both sides of the football. Line play, they were moving people around, a lot of tackling and some strong physicality. And that all led to this matchup here this week against the Benedictine Bengals. So I had an opportunity earlier this week to sit down with Defiance head coach Travis Cooper. We talked about the win last Friday night over Bowling Green and tonight's matchup as we sat down and went one-on-one with Travis Cooper. Well, Coach, looking back, last Friday night, first home playoff game for this school, for this community in a long time, and the kids showed up, the community showed up. What a great night it was here at Fred J. Brown Stadium last Friday night.
Yeah, it was, like I said, it was a full circle moment for me in terms of, my first year as an assistant coach, having a home playoff game here and then, coming back and being the head coach. Our kids came out and really just played well in every facet, right from the jump, and it just set the tone early and really kept the foot on the gas the whole game. To get a playoff shutout is pretty impressive. For our defense, they played one of their best games of the season, and I thought that offensively we were pretty efficient. Especially at the beginning of the game, just taking it right down and scoring and getting a 2-point conversion and being able to go up 10-0 virtually just a minute or two into the game. It was a great start for us.
Well, I want to go even further back into Week 10 and last week, combine those two very impressive performances. But one thing that stood out to me, the physicality that we've seen from both sides of the football, offensive line moving people around, defensive penetration. I think this is some of the most physical football we've seen all year.
Yeah, and that's a hallmark of what we do. We know that for us to be at our best, we've got to be the most physical team. And our kids kind of understand that, and that's really kind of the only way that they know how to play. And when we're clicking and we're going well, we're really sticking people. And we're not the biggest team in the world, and every team that we go against, especially here in the playoffs that don't know us, I think that they're surprised by that, and that's kind of one of our calling cards. And for us to be good, we got to play that way.
Well, moving on, we're going to make that trip now. We avoided it in Week 1 or Week 11, but Week 12 across the state to take on Benedictine. This is a good Bengals team, number 3 in the region for a reason. Talk about what you know about Benedictine.
Well, they have a tremendous history. I do think that our guys are a little bit more battle tested in terms of the playoffs and things like that. They're 2 years removed from being 0-10. And our guys have been in some big playoff battles, with Mansfield Senior, and then Toledo Central Catholic last year. So it's similar to those challenges. But the thing that our kids got to understand is we can't put them on a pedestal and make them out to be better and bigger than what they are. There's weaknesses. I truly think that it's a matchup where we play really well. I think we can have a really good night. But you get the travel, of course. That's not the ideal thing, but our kids are used to it. Gosh, even when we get to Week 1s, we've been to Bay a couple times, and having to just travel to Cloverleaf. So our kids are used to that, and then also the WBL is spread out, so we're used to long bus trips.
A typical night in the WBL is an hour ride anyway, right?
Exactly. And unfortunately, we're going to have some charter buses this time, so it's going to be a little more comfortable in that trip. And hopefully we can just tap into some of that experience that our guys have.
Well, as we talk about this trip and changing things up a little bit, and we've talked about this before, routine, obviously you've got to look at maybe changing that up a little bit this week. Is there anything specific that you've been focused on with the guys, or is it just staying focused on the task at hand?
Yes, everybody's banged up at this point in the year, so there's a lot of bumps and bruises and stuff. So, practices get a hair shorter. If you don't know what you're doing by now, you're in trouble. And so, we just keep things sharp, keep things fine-tuned. It's nice to have to turn on the lights at practice. You're having a good year when you have to turn the lights on once the time changes to finish practice. So.
And you can still wear shorts right now.
Yeah.
It's the middle of November.
Yeah.
We have been blessed with some great weather just to get practices in.
Yeah. I think last year we had a couple practice where there was snow on the field. It was snowing hard. I think we've just we're working on our game plan stuff. I thought we've had a good week of practice so far. Yesterday was a really good day of practice. We need another good day today. But really it's just focusing on us. I think we've got good game plans and our kids just got to execute. And I'd see a little pep in our step this week. I think that we're feeling confident. We're feeling much better than what we were there in weeks 8 and 9. I think that really has been a blessing in disguise. Then it refocused us, and that Week 10 win was a huge win for us. And then the domination that we had last Friday, I think our guys are ready to go.
You mentioned a couple things with Benedictine. Is there an area too you think that the matchup's going to really, really benefit Defiance?
Well, I think that unfamiliarity, we play a different style of football than a lot of teams that they face. When you get into those big schools, they play a lot of big schools and schools from out of state. You get a lot of really college-based schemes, a lot of zone blocking and, big monsters up front that are not going to be really small, quick guys, but they're going to be tough, strong maulers. We don't have that. So I think that our quickness can be an advantage. I think our grittiness can be an advantage. And I think like I said, and we talked about it, for our size, we'll smack you. And I think that's an advantage for us. There's no doubt about it. We have to try to limit the running back. He's really good. Last week he broke school record, 386 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. So there's no doubt about it that they've got a workhorse. But, we also know that they're dangerous and that they can throw the football. They're not one-dimensional like BG was. So we've got to play discipline and, we just got to hang in there. And hopefully it's a ball game in the fourth quarter, close game. And that's all we're asking for is just give us a shot at the end.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time not just this week, but every week. You've been more than accessible to us. We appreciate that. Best of luck against Benedictine.
Thanks, guys.
All right, more to come on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show when we return right here on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we welcome you back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium here in Brooklyn, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland, as this Division III Region 10 quarterfinal matchup tonight featuring the Defiance Bulldogs taking on the Benedictine Bengals. Welcome back. I'm Josh Bush here on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. Good to have you along, and we hope that you're having a great Friday night. It's a relatively cool Friday night, but to be honest with you, in the middle of November, I don't think we could ask for too much better weather. As you can see, beautiful field turf here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. And, of course, the site a little bit different this week because they are doing some renovations and changes at Benedictine High School. So they played their home games throughout the season at John Carroll University, and then they played last Friday night at this stadium here, and again here tonight at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. So it's a very, very beautiful facility, but we're going to take a timeout right now, we're going to go down on the field as the playing of our national anthem, courtesy of the Defiance County Veterans Office. And there you go, the Benedictine marching band with the playing of tonight's national anthem. That is courtesy of the Defiance County Veterans Office, proud to support local veterans and their families and connect them with the resources that are available to them. Our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show continues here as we are getting set for this matchup. Let's take a look at the opponent for Defiance tonight, and that is the Benedictine Bengals, who come in with a record of 9-2 for second-year head coach Joe Previsk. who has compiled a record of 13-9 over his 2 years. Their last 2 weeks, last Friday night, opening round of the playoffs, they got a win over Tiffin Columbian, 35-7, and in Week 10 they beat St. Vincent St. Mary 39-8. This is a team that has really bounced back after a couple of rough seasons. They went 0-10 in 2022 and 4-7 last year in 2023, but have really made some strides to right the ship and start to get things going here for the second year under Coach Previsk. And they have really played exceptionally well throughout the season. Their 2 losses this season came week number 3. They lost 23-17 to St. Francis out of New York. And then in week number 6, they lost to Walsh Jesuit, who by only just 8 points, 20-12. And Walsh Jesuit is the number 3 ranked team in Division II. So that is a very, very stout opponent that they were able to keep tabs with through the entire game, limiting that to just an 8-point loss. They are led, I'll tell you what, by a absolutely spectacular running back in senior Chris Maloney, who has just shy of 1,500 yards on this season, 1,464 yards, 19 touchdowns. Last week, he set a school record with 386 yards, and he went pay dirt 5 different times. So, of course, Defiance is going to have to know exactly where Chris Maloney is on the field at all times tonight. They're led also in the backfield by junior quarterback Matthew First. Did not play last Friday night against Columbian. Had a little bit of an injury, so they kept him out of that football game more as a precautionary thing. He was dressed and available, but did not play last Friday night. But on the season, in just 8 games, he has over 1,000 yards passing, 1,089, and 10 touchdowns. So he's doing a nice job leading this team offensively. His favorite target is senior wide receiver J.J. Baldwin, who has 35 receptions, 625 yards, and 6 touchdowns through the regular season here in 2024. So this is a very, very tough team that Defiance is going to have to go up against. And, of course, when you've got a running back like Chris Maloney, who's ran for so many yards, 1,400 yards on the season, it starts up front, and they've got some big fellas up there. They're going to start a pair of seniors, a pair of juniors, and a sophomore on the offensive line. But how about this? They average 6 foot and 253 pounds across the front line. So this will be a very tough test for the physical side of things as far as Defiance goes. Now, again, we saw how physical Defiance has been the last 2 weeks against OG and BG, so they'll have to keep that up for a win here tonight. Benedictine comes in averaging 34.2 points per game. So through 11 games, that is a pretty good average. Even more impressive than that, they're holding teams under 12 points a game, 11.6 points per game for these Benedictine Bengals, and that is a very, very stout number defensively. No matter what you look at it, no matter what level you look at it, under 12 points a game for your defense is definitely a very, very strong number. So it's going to be a tough test here tonight for Defiance as they take on the Bengals of Benedictine. It'll be the first meeting between these two teams, but Benedictine has a long history of OHSAA tournament matchups, as this is their 26th tournament appearance. They have an overall record of 49-18. They've been state champions 7 different times. Their last one back in 2014. We're going to take another timeout here on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. When we come back, we'll get you some keys to the game. We'll get our starting lineups, and we'll get you set for this Week 12 matchup tonight. It's Benedictine and Defiance, a Region 10 quarterfinal matchup right here on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we welcome you back here to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you. Week number 12 of the high school football season. It is a regional quarterfinal matchup tonight. The 6th-seeded Defiance Bulldogs on the road tonight, taking on the 3rd-seed Benedictine Bengals. And we've got it for you right here on DCTV Sports. We're awaiting the teams to come out on the field. So while we do that, let's take a quick look at the rest of the region here for region number 10. And that is a very, very strong region. Obviously, as you can see, Defiance, the 6th seed there, taking on Benedictine, the 3 seed. The winner of this game will face off against the winner of Medina Buckeye, who's the 2 seed, and Padua Franciscan. That game tonight up at Buckeye High School. And then on the flip side of the bracket, up at the top, you've got it all is going to run through Central Catholic once again this year. They're the 1 seed. They'll be at home tonight against Revere High School. And then their other side of theirs will be the winner of Rocky River and Lexington. That is the 4 versus 12 seed matchup. And again, that taking place at Rocky River High School tonight. So there you got the matchups from this region number 10. So you can see now as we get out here, the Bulldogs are making their way onto the field. I want to take a quick minute as well to give some shout-outs to some of the Bulldogs. The Western Buckeye League announced their all-league teams earlier this week. And we'll say a big congratulations to Joey Robinson, was named the Western Buckeye League's Defensive Skill Player of the Year. And, of course, also earning him a spot on the defensive first team. Anthony Wilder on the offensive skill side, first team WBL. Ray Salinas, defensive line, first team WBL as well. Second team honors to Romeo Valle and Abel Rubio. And then honorable mention, Brez Zipfel, Stephen Hoffman, Jordan Wright, and Brady Borton. So congratulations to all of those young men on a great season and earning some of those WBL honors here tonight, for 2024. Well, let's take a look at some keys to the game tonight. Our keys to the game are courtesy of Northwest State Community College. Your key to great career opportunities begins with a great education at Northwest State. You can visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today. Let's take a look for the Defiance Bulldogs first as we take a look. And I think it's going to be obvious what they want to do. They want to do it every single week. They want to establish that run game. That is going to be project number 1 for them tonight. They're going to be have to maintain that physical play that they've had the last 2 weeks. We know that what happened weeks 8 and week 9. You come out here in week number 10 and week number 11, played extremely, extremely physical. That is going to have to continue tonight. And, of course, they're going to have to limit some big plays, whether it's the running back, Chris Maloney, or one of the wide receivers for Benedictine. That is going to be the keys to the game tonight for the Defiance Bulldogs. Let's flip it over and get you some keys tonight for Benedictine. And if it's going to be number 1 for them is going to be matching physicality. When you look at the Western Buckeye League versus perhaps some of the matchups that Benedictine has seen, it is 2 different styles of play. So they're going to have to match physicality. They're going to have to limit the Defiance run game. We know that Defiance likes to run the football. We've seen it out of multiple formations. We've seen it with multiple personnel groups. So they're going to have to do their best job at limiting the Defiance run game, and they're going to have to force some turnovers here tonight. Defiance has been very clean the last 2 weeks, but subject to some of that turnover bug occasionally. So you got to make sure for Defiance to stay clean, but I think Benedictine is going to want to force some turnovers here tonight. And those are our keys to the game, courtesy of Northwest State Community College. Again, your key to great career opportunities begins with a great education at Northwest State. You can visit northweststate.edu or call 419-267-1320 today. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight at this beautiful facility, Brooklyn Memorial Stadium, here just outside of Cleveland. One final timeout on our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. When we come back, starting lineups, opening kickoff, and more. That's coming your way next on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we welcome you back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush here on DCTV Sports. Good to have you along tonight, wrapping up our Estill Chevrolet Cadillac pregame show. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. You can visit them online at drivebobestil.com. Well, it's a matchup here tonight between these two teams. And again, the winner will move on to take on the winner of Buckeye and Padua Franciscan. But a 6 versus 3 matchup here tonight, as we are still awaiting the Bengals to enter the field, as they are now making their way out onto the field here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. And we'll get you your starting lineups coming up in just a few minutes here. But good to have you along here tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and we appreciate everybody for watching. Thanks to our crew as well. We left about 2 o'clock this afternoon, made the trip over here. Half of them slept on the way over here, but that's okay. That means they're going to be extra sharp for you tonight for our coverage here on DCTV Sports. So, again, thanks for tuning in here tonight, and we're looking forward to a great battle on the gridiron in week number 12. Let's get your starting lineups here tonight. It will be Defiance kicking away to Benedictine. So the Bengals will come out with their offense to start the game, and they'll be led by junior quarterback Matthew First, over 1,000 yards on the season. And he'll have the big back in the backfield, senior Chris Maloney, who has a boatload of yards. And he's got wide receivers as well, J.J. Baldwin, Luke Carlton, and Antoine Smith. The tight end will be Augie Rosalina, but up front, they're big, averaging 6 foot, 253. The center will be Shepard Charlton. The guards, Braylon Rose and Michael Duckworth, and the tackles, Eric Charmley and Jasa Kelly. Nicasio Hall will have it teed up for the Bulldogs at the 40-yard line, and we are underway from Brooklyn Memorial Stadium in this Division III Region 10 quarterfinal matchup. Kickoff is taken out, and it will be a bit of a slip there, and that was Antonio Hobbs with it. So the Bengals will come out with it. They'll have it just shy of their own 30-yard line, and it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bengals offense. We take a look at the starting lineups for the Defiance defense tonight. Up front, Alex Hinojosa, Ray Salinas, Stephen Hoffman. Your linebackers, Chase Camaso, Abel Rubio, Joey Robinson, Defensive Specialist of the Year in the WBL, and Cohen Stockman. And your defensive backs tonight, Jordan Wright, Logan Hutchison, Eli Howerton, and Anthony Wilder. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Benedictine at their own 29-yard line. It'll be Maloney in the backfield with Hurst, and they're going to throw on 1st down. This pass will be complete on the near sideline to Baldwin across the 40. He's got space at near midfield before Joey Robinson will push him out of bounds, but that'll be good enough for a Benedictine 1st down. So a big gain out into Defiance territory on 1st down. That'll give him a gain of 25, and that'll move the chains. And like we said, this is a very, very talented Benedictine offense. 1st down and 10 now at the Defiance 46-yard line. Under center goes First. He'll have Maloney in the backfield behind him. Stack trips to the far sideline. They'll run that way for Maloney, and he will be wrapped up and tackled. Cohen Stockman leading the charge for the Bulldogs, and it looks like he's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage, and that is it. So a nice defensive stop there on 1st down and 10. And again, looking to hold back on a back that came in near 1,500 yards already in the season is going to be a tough test for Defiance tonight. 2nd down and 10. They'll give him no gain. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield. And it'll be Maroney with it again, and he'll just fall forward across the 45. Give him a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards, but again, not much there. Nicely done for the Defiance defense on 2nd down, and this will force a 3rd down and long for Defiance. As the Bengals will break the line. We'll have it 3rd down and 8 at the 44-yard line. two receivers to the near sideline, single receiver to the top. And it'll be first with Maloney in the backfield. Now he'll move him up next to him. Defiance showing pressure. They're going to bring it. First back to pass. He'll come across the middle, and this will be incomplete. It goes in and out of the hands of his intended target, and I believe he was looking for Luke Carlton, the junior wide receiver. It'll fall incomplete, and it'll be a 4th down and a punting situation on this first drive of the night for the Benedictine Bengals. So if you're Defiance, you obviously like what you had to see on that first drive here defensively. And they'll go into a punting formation here. Standing at his own 40-yard line to punt. And the snap is slow to get back there, but the punt is a high spiraling kick to the far sideline, and that will roll down inside the 15-yard line before it goes out of bounds. So a solid punt there for Benedictine, and the Defiance offense will flip it over, and they'll have their first opportunity as we look at the starters now for the Defiance offense. And again, your starting lineups courtesy of Baker Schindler Company. They've been providing the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker-Schindler.com. Defiance led by their senior quarterback, Brez Ziffel, who will have Abel Rubio in the backfield with him tonight. As Noah Gomez not able to get the start here tonight. We'll get you more of the starters here in just a few minutes. It'll be Rubio on first down. Right up the gut he's going to go, and he'll go forward for a yard or two. Not much. To Sean Wilson coming off the bottom of the pile for the Bengals. So taking a look at the rest of the Defiance starters, Brez Ziffel, your quarterback, Abel Rubio, the senior, in the backfield with him tonight. Your wideouts are Anthony Wilder, Brady Borton, and Jordan Wright. The tight end, Matthew Walter. And up front, Stephen Hoffman, Jackson Becker, Romeo Vallier, Alex Hinojosa, and Jack Hines. It'll be a gain of 2, so 2nd down and 8, 2 backs in the backfield. And it will be Ziffel to pass. He's going down the far sideline, and this is going to be a little behind the receiver into double coverage. He was looking for Wilder down the sideline, and I think there's some contact, and some of the Defiance faithful certainly would have liked to have a penalty marker on that, but there will be no laundry on this one, so it'll fall incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 8 as the play comes in from the sideline. And Ziffel will bring him to the line. We'll have Rubio in the backfield. And it'll be a little end around for Wilder. He's got space, and he's going to break a tackle out across the 20. Looks like he's going to be just about at the first down markers, and they're going to signal for a first down, and Anthony Wilder will make it to the chains, and it'll be a first down for Defiance. And just like that, Anthony Wilder finding his way into the game as he takes it on that little end around. So it'll be first down and 10 now out at the 21-yard line. Defiance will break the huddle. It'll be Wilder in the backfield next to Ziffel on first down and 10. As Rubio comes in motion to this near sideline, and it'll be a little misdirection for Wilder. He's going to be hit at the 20, changes directions, cuts it back. He'll fall forward out towards the 23, maybe 24. Give him a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards on first down, but not a lot there as Benedictine very, very quick, and they've got some good linebackers out there that are quick to the football. So give him officially 2 to the 23-yard line, 2nd down and 8. Single back in the backfield is Rubio. Ziffel waiting for the snap. He's got it, looking to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to be flushed to his right, and he's just going to throw this one out of bounds. A smart play there for Brez Ziffel. And again, you live to see another down. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 8 once again. Our second 3rd down and 8 already on this drive. So we'll see how it's going to look for Defiance as the play comes in from the sideline. Brett Ziffel will take it, and they will break the huddle. It'll be shotgun formation with Rubio in the backfield. Trips to his right. And he's back to pass. He's looking to throw. He's going to go to the left, and it'll be caught out across the 30-yard line and out near the 35-yard line. That is Jordan Wright with his first reception of the night, and that's going to be enough for another Defiance first down as Brett Ziffel goes across the field. That's a long throw to make, but he does a nice job there, and it's complete to Jordan Wright for a gain of about 10 and another first down for Defiance. So early going here in this first quarter. We're under 8 to play. Still scoreless. Defiance on their first offensive opportunity of the night. Single back in the backfield with Brez Ziffel. It'll be a straight handoff up the middle. Wilder will spin to his left. Breaks a tackle at the 40. He's out across the 50 and into, out near the 50-yard line. And that should be right about at that first down sticks, and they'll move him again. So Defiance is on the move here in this opening quarter. Their first drive of the first offensive drive of the night. And they have made it out to about midfield after starting way back in their own end zone. It'll be first down and 10 at their own 48-yard line. Rubio to the left of Ziffel in the backfield. And he's back to pass. And it's caught again by Jordan Wright, and he's going to have room into Benedictine territory. It's going to be second down, but another nice gain there for the Defiance offense as they're finding a little bit of rhythm here early. So give him a 7 officially down to the Benedictine 44-yard line. So it's second down and 3. And it'll be Rubio with it on an inside give. He's going to have enough for the first down, just dragging defenders across the 45. Whistle blows, but that's going to be good enough for another Defiance first down. Needed 3, and boy, I tell you what, he might have got hit after gaining about 3, but then just pushing defenders through to the first down marker. So the drive stays alive here for Defiance. First down and 10 now at the Bengals 39-yard line. About halfway home here in our opening quarter. Josh Bush with you here on DCTV Sports. Good to have you along. As Ziffel comes to the line. We got movement on that left side of the line. I believe that was Jack Hines who moved a little bit, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty for a false start, and it'll make it a 1st and 15 back at the 44-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. Two receivers to the left. Single back in the backfield is Rubio, and it'll be in pass out, just a little flare screen. This is Matthew Walter across the 40. 35-30, he's got a blocker, and Jordan Wright down inside the 25. It'll be wrestled down, and another big gain for this Defiance offense. Give him about 24, and another first down. So another big gain there, and nothing fancy. You just flood out the tight end. Matthew Walter picks up his open space out there. He's got some blockers. Nice job by Jordan Wright down the field to get the block and allow him to continue that run. It's going to go all the way down to the 21-yard line. So play is a little slow coming in from the sideline. So Defiance is going to have to hustle to the side. And I believe they're going to burn a timeout here. We'll take it with them. On our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, we are scoreless. It's a Mark Motes Ford timeout. Mark Motes Ford. Stop and see them and check out some of the best new Ford models serving Defiance community since 1916. County Road 424 and online at markmotesford.com. We're scoreless early on in this one. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Visit Mark Moats Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Moats Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmoatsford.com.
And we're back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you here as Defiance with a first down and 10 at the Bengals' 21-yard line. It'll be two backs in the backfield, Rubio and Wilder. Wilder have it, second man through. He's going to be hit at the line and just nowhere to go as he was hit quickly, and that was Michael Duckworth leading the charge for the Bengals, and I think he's going to say lost a yard, so it'll be second down and 11. And we'll see what the play comes in from the sidelines here. And, well, for Benedictine, this is perhaps not something that they've seen a lot of, where teams are just being able to march their way down the field. Defiance has done a nice job of it here. Would like to finish. It'll be a double reverse, and Jordan Wright's got some space inside the 20, inside the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds. He'll go into our Stanball Jewelers red zone for the first time tonight. Stanball Jewelers, your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. So it'll be a first down now at the 8-yard line as the Defiance offense, again, in our Stanball Jewelers red zone. Play comes in from Coach Cooper. Brazif will bring it. They'll break the huddle. And it'll be first and goal from the 8. Two backs again in the backfield as Wilder will motion out. Now Rubio to the right, and it'll be a handoff to Abel Rubio. He's going to go up the middle, cuts it back. He's going to fall forward near the 5, and it'll be a nice solid gain there on first down. It'll, again, you need 8. Pick up 3 on first. Give him 2 on first down, so you just chunk away at that a little bit. And a nice solid run. And again, the Defiance offensive line doing a great job up front with being able to give space for the running backs to make their way up the field. So it'll be second and goal now at the 6-yard line. Trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Rubio in the backfield with Brez Ziffel. And now we've got motion, and Anthony Wilder got a little bit of a head start on this on the outside, so it'll be a 5-yard penalty. That's their second penalty on this drive. Both of them false starts, so it'll bring them back all the way to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down and goal now at the 11 for Defiance. 3.5 in rolling opening quarter, still scoreless on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Rubio in the backfield. Rubio in the backfield with Ziffel, 2 receivers to his right, single receiver to the left. It'll be a quick hitter out of the backfield. It is Wilder at the 10, at the 5, and he's just ripped out of bounds on that far sideline. That was, I believe, Antonio Hobbs coming up from his defensive back spot, and it just absolutely wiped out Wilder out on that sideline. So he got about half of that back, so it'll be now third down and goal at the 7-yard line as Defiance, of course, would like to punch this one in and get some points on this first drive. And we'll see what kind of play they dial up here on third down and goal. They're going to stack trips to the left, which is the short side of the field. Rubio will be in the backfield to the right of Zipfel. And they're going to look to throw. Going to go out of the backfield to Rubio. He's got space. He's going to be upended by Antoine Smith at about the 5-yard line. And Abel Rubio comes up limping a little bit. That was a kind of a low dive at his knee that flipped him around. So we'll see what Coach Cooper and the Defiance Bulldogs elect to do here. It's going to be fourth down and goal at the 8-yard line. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. the bright side, I guess the positive side here is if you don't get it here, you're going to give Benedictine a long field to have to go. Ziffel looking to pass, and he's got a wide open target, and it will be a touchdown, Bulldogs. The senior, Brady Borton, and it's an 8-yard touchdown pass from Brez Ziffel. The Bulldogs strike first on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. And that was just a well-designed play. They flooded everything out towards the right. Brady Borton slipped out to the left flat, and there was nobody covering him. He'll go 8 yards and a Defiance touchdown. And it looks like Defiance is going to go for the 2-point conversion here. Abel Rubio in the backfield. They'll just give a little end around. No, Ziffel still got it. He's got all kinds of pressure. Now he's going to throw in the backfield. This one's picked off, and it will be a failed 2-point conversion. So a lot of excitement on that one. But on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, the Defiance Bulldogs strike first. It's an 8-yard Brady Borton touchdown reception for a Premier Bank touchdown. The 2-point conversion fails. Defiance leads at 6-0 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Defiance and Benedictine on this week number 12, a regional quarterfinal matchup between the number 6 seed and the number 3 seed. Josh Bush here with you on DCTV Sports. And an early Premier Bank touchdown pass from Brez Ziffel to Brady Borton. Defiance strikes first, then they take an early 6-0 lead. You know, one of my good friends from my long-time radio days told me that it's so important to get off to a good start, and Defiance has got to like this. They get a touchdown on a lengthy drive on their first opportunity offensively. Ensuing kickoff is mishandled inside the 20-yard line. A nifty move to kind of get some of that back, and that is Antonio Hobbs. He's going to come out across the 25-yard line before he's taken down, but didn't handle that very well. And to be fair, the Defiance, the way they're going right now, Defiance kicking into the wind. So when that when the ball gets up there, it kind of flutters around a little bit. But nonetheless, the Benedictine offense will have their second go at it here tonight, as they'll come in from the sideline. Junior quarterback Matthew First, senior running back Chris Maloney, and the Benedictine offense back out on the field. It'll be Maloney in the backfield. First in shotgun formation. He'll have 2 receivers to his left, a single receiver to his right. Now motion from that near sideline, and the toss is nowhere to be found, and it'll be fallen on by Anthony Wilder. Now the thing is going to be, was that a forward toss or a backwards toss? And I believe they're going to say that was a forward toss. They were trying to get Luke Carlton on the end around, and it's just a little shovel pass type of situation, so that ball will fall incomplete. Could have been the first turnover of the night, but it was, again, a forward pass, so it'll fall incomplete, and a lucky break there for Benedictine on that first down play. 2:14 to go, opening quarter. Again on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard, Defiance 6, Bengals 0. Second and 10 now at their own 27-yard line. His first will go under center. He'll have Maloney in the backfield. Stacked trips to his left. It'll be Maloney. He's got room on the right side across the 30, 35. One man to beat is Eli Howerton. He is going to go down the field for a Premier Bank touchdown, and this will go 73 yards, and the Bengals are on the board.
73 yards and a touchdown.
So we knew what he could do. He had a school record 386 yards last week against Columbian, and he just found some open space. Not a lot of it, but he turned on the Jets, and boy, can he burn them. Bryce Meaton on for the point after. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So Chris Maloney shows off his skills. He goes 73 yards for a Premier Bank touchdown, and Benedictine has taken a 7-6 lead on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we say welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you here on this regional quarterfinal night. As Benedictine answers quickly in a matter of 26 seconds, they have gone from down 6 to up 1 following that point after, following that 73-yard touchdown run from Chris Maloney. And I'll tell you what, folks, he only had a little bit of space on that right side. Once he broke through the line, he turned on the burners and just nothing to do. Eli Howerton was giving chase, but Chris Maloney shows why he's over 1,500 yards on the season and now holds the single-game record after last Friday night against Columbian. High-end over-end kick. This will be taken at about the 15-yard line by Wright. He's going to come back across the field, across the 20. He's going to be hit and pushed backwards and out of bounds right in front of our camera guy, Richard. Good job to get out of the way there, Richard. So Jordan Wright with a nice return for Defiance. And the Bulldogs offense will come back onto the field with relatively decent starting field position. Of course, if you're a Bulldog faithful, you certainly could go for another drive like we saw on their first possession, where they were able to march down the field and punch it in for the touchdown. So we'll see what Defiance can do here on their second offensive series. It'll be Zipfel in the backfield, shotgun formation. Abel Rubio to his right. Again, Noah Gomez not able to go here tonight due to an injury last Friday night. And Rubio will have it on first down. He's going to go up the middle. Ball came out at the end. I want to see if they were saying he was down or not. Defiance player did fall on it out at the 30-yard line. That was Jackson Becker who fell on it. So
Caught down there by number 51, Tito Wilson, and J.J. Baldwin.
So that gain will take him all the way out to the 30, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 for this Defiance offense. Again, Noah Gomez was hurt a little bit in the game last Friday night against Bowling Green, from what I understand, and after talking to some doctors this week, is not able to play here tonight, so they'll be without the services of Noah Gomez. Trips to the left on 2nd and 5, back to pass, and all kinds of pressure. Ball coming to this near sideline. It'll be hauled in. Did he stay in bounds? And he did. Logan Hutchison, the senior wide receiver, he hauls it in out across the 40-yard line, and that is a big first down, gain of 13. And it's another first down for this Defiance offense. And, well, as you mentioned, I mentioned if you tuned in during our pregame show, talking about establishing the run here tonight. Defiance has tried to do that a little bit, but they've done a nice job so far mixing in some good pass plays early on in this first quarter. Two backs in the backfield as Benedictine will show pressure. It'll be second man through. Room to go up the middle. That is Hutchison again with it out of the backfield. He'll go into Bengals territory before being chopped down at the 49-yard line. So that'll be a gain of 8 as we approach the end of this first quarter. Defiance will be into Bengals territory once again. Play comes in from the sideline from Coach Cooper. Brez Zipfel will take it to his team huddling right out near midfield. The B there standing for Brooklyn, not Benedictine. So it'll be two backs in the backfield again, Hutchison and Wilder for Zipfel, and it will be first man through Wilder. The Benedictine Bengals had that one read from the get-go. Nowhere to go. He's going to be hit for a big loss.
Wilder, the ball carrier, and he's met in the backfield by one Michael Duckworth.
And he was met in the backfield quickly. and he will lose a couple of yards back into Defiance territory, and that will bring our first quarter to an end. We've played one here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It's Benedictine 7, Defiance 6. We're back with the second quarter after this on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com.
And we welcome you back here. One quarter in the books here in this regional quarterfinal. In Defiance, a Premier Bank touchdown pass from Brez Zipfel to Brady Borton. And the Benedictine Bengals, an impressive run from their running back, Chris Maloney, going 73 yards, 7-6 Bengals. As we start this second quarter, we'll flip sides, and Defiance will now move from our right to our left. We are on the visitors' sideline here tonight, and I want to say big thanks to our crew for the flexibility. We were able to get things kind of set up in a very unique way here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. So third down and 5 at their own 48-yard line. They're going to fake both backs. Ziffel looking to pass, all kinds of pressure, and he'll be hit all the way back near the 40-yard line. Ball came out, but they're going to say he was down. He got absolutely drilled. Pretty sure that they led with the helmet, but there will be no penalty markers there. The sack will come, and that will force Defiance into a 4th down and 11 and a punting situation here. Now keep in mind, Noah Gomez out tonight. Not only one of those guys that's been a big workhorse in the backfield, but also does the punting duties for Defiance. So Brez Ziffel will stand back inside his own 30-yard line to punt this one away. And he'll have it. Nice snap, and it's a high spiraling kick, and this will be taken inside the 25 and out across the 30, maybe the 35-yard line. And that was J.J. Baldwin with it. He's still going before they blow the penalty, or excuse me, blow the whistles, and that is where the Bengals offense will come onto the field for their first drive of this second quarter. So we'll see if Defiance can contain the run here. And now you talk about big plays. A 73-yard touchdown run from Chris Maloney on their last drive put them up. So Defiance obviously going to have to keep an eye on where that young man is at all times. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Maloney in the backfield with Matthew first. And it'll be just a quick inside give. They're going to fake it and throw it to the outside. This will be Baldwin with it. He's going to go out across the 45 near the 47-yard line. It's going to be good enough for a Bengals first down. So, it's one of the things that happens when you start to key on a running back like Chris Maloney. You're going to draw more men in the box. They got to know where he's at, and that's going to create some isolation out on the outside. And J.J. Baldwin able to find a little room there, and Matthew first hit him right in the numbers, and a big gain there on first down. So it moves the chains out to the 48-yard line. So 1st down and 10, 2 receivers to the left. As first will be under center, they'll give it to Maloney. He's going to go right side, kind of the same play broke earlier for a touchdown, but he'll be hit and dropped. Give him a gain of 2, maybe 3 out across the midfield stripe. Joey Robinson coming off the bottom of that pile. And a nice job of containing Maloney on that 1st down run. 3 officially to the Defiance 48-yard line. And they'll come to the line. Shotgun formation this time for first. They'll have Maloney in the backfield behind him. And now he'll motion up beside him, as they do many times. And it'll be just a quick nope. They're going to fake the inside give. Same play they ran before, and Baldwin will have it out on that far sideline. And he'll be hit, wrapped up by Jordan Wright, and then finished off by Abel Rubio. It's going to be a short gain of about 3, and this will bring up a 3rd down and 4, maybe 5 yards. As the clock spins, nearing the 9-minute mark, time remaining opening half here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium as the play comes in for the sideline. Neither of these teams really in any kind of super quick pace. 3rd down and 2 at the Defiance 44. It'll be Maloney with it. He's going to find a little bit of space. He's going to fall forward and spin. He's going to have enough for a first down. Barely. I think he needed 2. He might have gotten 3. And that's going to be just enough for a Bengals first down. So the drive will stay alive for the Benedictine Bengals. They'll huddle in the backfield. In Defiance territory here. Working at the 42-yard line, under center. And they'll fake the give. First back to throw, and he's looking all the way down the field. He's got an open receiver, and the ball is underthrown. He was looking for Baldwin down the middle of the field. Had a little bit of space down there, but double coverage for Defiance. Did a nice job of keeping with the receiver, but a ball thrown into the wind, and it will fall short and incomplete. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 now at the Defiance 42-yard line for the Bengals offense. It'll be a single back in the backfield, and this is Jameer Church checking in the backfield. And they will hand it to Church, and he'll go up the middle. This is a little change of pace. He's a big, big fella, and he'll be hit by Eli Howerton out across the 35-yard line. 35-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down. And if you look at change of pace, you go from Maloney, who's 5'11", 185, to Jameer Church, 5'9", 195. But just kind of a bruising style back is Church. So it'll be, that was not enough for a first down. So it'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 34-yard line as Maloney will check back in. First will have it under center. Maloney stands single back in the backfield, and you got to admit he's going to get that, and he's going to spin forward. He's going to be close to a first down. It's going to depend on the spot where his knee went down. He needed to get to the 32-yard line. They're going to give him a spot all the way out to the 30-yard line. Looked to me like his knee might have been down a little bit before that, but nonetheless, it'll be a gain of 4 and a first down for Benedictine out at the 30-yard line. Clock spinning near the 7-minute mark, second quarter. 7-6 Benedictine on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, but the Bengals are driving here deep in Defiance territory under center, and it'll be another give to Maloney. He's going to fall forward. He's going to gain about 3 before he's wrapped up and brought down. And you can see Maloney is no stranger to just being that workhorse in the backfield for the Bengals offense. Again, came in 1,464 yards, 19 touchdowns, but a school record 386 yards in the win last Friday night over Tiffin Columbian in the opening round of the playoffs. So it'll be first with it in shotgun formation. Maloney in the backfield with him. Now motion from the hit right to left, and they'll just give it inside. This is Maloney, makes a cut at the, and then he's going to be chopped down. Logan Hutchison comes up, and we got a penalty marker out on this near sideline and some extra curricular activity happening as well. So we'll have to see what the officials are going to talk about here. And this is going to be illegal use of hands, I believe, against Benedictine. So wipe off any gain there, and this is going to push them back. We'll see where they mark the ball down. So a penalty, the first of the night on Benedictine, will push them back to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12 now for the Bengals offense. They'll come to the line. And this is where you want them. You want to force them to have these big plays. Of course, Maloney very capable of that. We've seen that already here in the first half. He'll stand to the left of first, motion from the right to the left, and then they'll just give it right side, a little misdirection, as Maloney will dive across the 25.
Maloney, the ball carrier, is run out of there by Logan Hutchinson, pick up of about 8 yards.
Give him about 8, and it'll bring up a third down here for the Bengals offense. Obviously, now you've got them in about 3rd and 5, so that's a very obtainable third down when you've got a back like Chris Maloney. Took quite a shot on this near sideline on that last play. And they'll come with first under center this time. Maloney, the single back in the backfield, have 2 receivers to his left. They'll just bring a little bit of motion, and it'll be Maloney right behind the lead blocker. He's going to be hit, runs through a guy, and he's going to go into the end zone for another touchdown. It's a Premier Bank touchdown, this time 26 yards, as Chris Maloney will go into the end zone. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so hold that thought, and we'll see what they're going to say. The referees getting together. If it stands, it'll be a 26-yard touchdown. And this is going to be a personal foul against Benedictine, but it's a dead ball personal foul. So the 26-yard Premier Bank touchdown run for Maloney, his second of the night. And that will extend the Benedictine lead here with about 5 minutes to go before halftime. So they're gonna assess the penalty on the kickoff. So Bryce Meaton will come on for the point after. Luke Carlton will hold. Snap is there, kick is on the way, and the kick is good. So Chris Maloney, his second touchdown of the night. It's a 26-yard Premier Bank touchdown run. The point after is good, and Benedictine now up 14-6 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 5:09 to go before halftime. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Stamball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stamball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you as we are set for more action here tonight as Benedictine, the Bengals, now pushing their lead up to 14-6. So they're going to be up by 8, about halfway, just a little under halfway to go in this second quarter. And you can see why there is a danger anytime Chris Maloney touches that football. He was really stopped initially towards the line of scrimmage, but then made a nifty move off to his left, kind of ran over a couple of people, and made his way right into the end zone for that Premier Bank touchdown. So on the penalty, this will back the kickoff back to the 25-yard line. It was a dead ball personal foul penalty that came after the touchdown. So Meaton will tee this one up at the 25-yard line. Pair of Bulldogs awaiting the kick. And this will be a low kind of duck kick. It'll be hopped at the 30-yard line and picked up there by Jordan Wright. He's got space down the near sideline across the 50, and he's pushed out of bounds in Bengals territory. So it'll be a great return from Jordan Wright and beautiful starting field position for the Defiance offense. And we'll see if they can get back on the scoreboard here with this offensive drive and get things maybe a little bit closer as we approach halftime. Good to have you along here tonight in this regional quarterfinal matchup. Shotgun formation for Ziffel. He'll have one back in the backfield to his right. And it will be just a little toss to that far sideline. That's Wilder with it. He's going to turn up the corner at the 35, and down near the 30-yard line. It's going to be close to a first down. I think he's going to get 9, so it'll be a 2nd down and 1, but a nice first down play there. And that's what you want to do. You want to give your athletes that space to work. And the little toss sweep, getting Wilder out to the outside, he's able to find a crease. He turns it up. He's got green space, and that is the way to 9 yards on first down. So 2nd down and 1 now at the Bengals' 31-yard line. Trips to the left for Ziffel. Single back in the backfield again. It'll be Wilder right up the gut. He's going to have the first down and more inside the 25-yard line. They're going to say he's down right at the 25-yard line. So it'll be a gain of 6 and a first down for Defiance as they continue to push their way into Bengals territory. Benedictine did get the opening kickoff, so you got to think here, a little momentum for Defiance. If they could march this one down, put some points on the scoreboard, they would get the second half kickoff with perhaps an opportunity to go ahead. So first down and 10 now at the 25-yard line. First things first, finish this drive off. Just a quick hitter on the near sideline to the left, and it'll be too high for Anthony Wilder. It'll fall incomplete. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And, well, again, you want to try to give your athletes that space, get them out to the perimeter quickly, and that's all that really is just an extension almost of the run game. But just a little bit too high and a little too hot for Anthony Wilder handle. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. Single back to the right. To the left of Ziffel in the backfield. And he's looking to throw. He's going to go to Rubio out of the backfield, and it was sniffed up really, really nicely. Tristan Wilson, the senior linebacker for Benedictine, was its offense. As the play comes in from the sideline, as you can see, quarterback Brez Ziffel getting the play from head coach Travis Cooper. Walks the play into his huddle. Team will head to the line here on this big 3rd down and 12 at the 27-yard line. Trips to the right of Ziffel. Single back in the backfield, and they're looking to throw. They're going to go down the right side. He's got 2 receivers over there, and this will go out of the reach of everyone, and it will fall incomplete as a little jawing going on after the play was over, but it'll be 4th down and 12 now, so we'll see what Defiance elects to do here. Of course, you got to remember, Noah Gomez out for this game is not just that running back spot, but the punter as well. So Ziffel is the punter. You could see potentially where he would be in shotgun formation. He may just drop back and do a little pooch kick, catch them off guard a little bit. That is always an option, but it'll be, 4th down and 12, and Ziffel's. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. So Mark Moats Ford timeout for Benedictine. We'll take it with them. 2:40 to go before halftime. 14-6 Defiance. We're back after, 14-6 Benedictine. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
The Strady Center for the Arts. Entertainment on a whole new level. The Strady Center for the Arts presents a full lineup of culture and entertainment right here in our community. Check out the full lineup and purchase your tickets today at defiancearts.org.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. 2:40 to go before halftime. It's Benedictine 14 and Defiance 6. And a big 4th down and 12 coming here for Defiance's offense. And we'll see what they elect to do. It appeared as though they were going to run a play on the last down. Again, with Ziffel as the punter tonight, you have that option of just dropping back a couple of steps and a little pooch kick to try and catch them off guard. We'll see what they elect to do here on 4th and 12 at the 27-yard line. Ziffel in the backfield, and he will step back. He's going to throw all kinds of pressure coming. He goes down the left sideline for a jump ball. It'll be picked off, and that'll be the first turnover of the night Ziffel is intercepted by J.J. Baldwin, but it'll be first down and 10. That's as good as a punt, as that will come out at the 1 yard line. So you take a chance there, you throw up one towards the end zone, and I mean, honestly, if you're a defensive coach right now, you're saying, just knock it down. They would have had the ball out at the 27-yard line. Instead, it's first down and 10 for Benedictine at their own 1 yard line. They'll go I formation, 2 backs behind first, and it'll be Maloney. He's going to be hit. He's going to gain maybe a yard. Not much there, as Defiance keying on that run up the middle, as they brought in a big package in behind him. I believe it was Silent Vincent, a sophomore fullback, in that I formation for the Bengals, just trying to get a little bit of breathing room here on their own goal line. Play comes from the sideline, and maybe gave him a half yard, but essentially no gain on first down. So I formation again in the backfield. Augie Rosalina, the fullback, and it'll be Maroney with it, and he's going to be out across the 10. He's got the first down and more. Joey Robinson will bring him down out towards the 19-yard line, but that is a big gain, not only getting the first down, but just getting out of the shadow of the end zone. And you can see what Chris Maloney is able to do when he gets just the littlest bit of space. He's able to break, and just like that, he goes out for a gain of 18 and a Bengals first down. Final 90 seconds of the opening half. Defiance down by 8, 14-6. I formation once again from the Bengals, as they'll check the sideline. Under center is first. And they'll hand it off, straight give once again for Maloney, and he's going to go out across the 25 to the 30. He's going to be hit and dropped at the 31, maybe 32-yard line. It'll be good enough for a first down. Check that. That was Jameer Church in the backfield for that first down run. So Jameer Church, Maloney down off. So Church will remain in the game. Clock spinning, 50 seconds rolling before halftime. I formation. And it will be a play action. The pass is first, has all kinds of time, all kinds of pressure. Now he's going to throw down the near sideline, and it'll be in and out of the hands. He was looking for J.J. Baldwin. Looked like there could have been a hold as he rolled out in that backfield, but no call. It'll bring up second down and 10 for the Bengals. Maybe more importantly for them, the clock stops with the incompletion with 36 seconds to go before halftime. As they'll come to the line, shotgun formation. Now first in the backfield, we'll have Chris Maloney to his back. Now he'll step up beside him, and we're going to have some movement on that offensive line, and that'll back him up 5 yards. So second down and 10 will be second down and 15 as they'll back this one up 5 yards, and it'll be a little bit further for this Bengals offense, who has done just enough to give space to get through the line, and Chris Maloney has done the damage from there. So second down and 15, and they'll fake the inside give. Quick hitter out to the far sideline to the left, and this will be hauled in. I believe that was Antonio Hobbs. He's going to have it out across the 35. It's going to be close to a first down. They needed to get to about the 41 or 42-yard line. So he's going to be a yard or two shy of that first down. And the Bengals are going to burn another timeout, so we'll take it with them. 28 seconds before halftime. Benedictine clinging to a 14-6 lead. We're back with more after this on DCTV Sports. And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you. Week number 12 of the high school football season. Benedictine and Defiance in this regional quarterfinal matchup. Again, the winner of tonight's game will move on, and they will face the winner of Buckeye and Padua Franciscan next Friday night. They'll start going to neutral sites next Friday night. So who knows where that may be, but so big 3rd down and 2 at the 39-yard line. Maloney in the backfield. He'll get the call. He's going to stutter step, and he'll fall forward. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Needed 2, and he got about 3. And Bengals will come to the line quickly here, and they'll just spike it to stop the clock on first down. So it'll be 2nd down and 10 after the clock stoppage there by first. Bengals down to 1 timeout here in this first half, so obviously would like to get a little bit more yardage before burning that timeout, potentially getting a field goal attempt, or obviously they would love to probably punch it in the end zone here, but they've still got 57 yards to go, but 2nd down and 10 at their own 44-yard line. First back to throw, pressure coming. He's going to go to the left sideline, and it'll be incomplete over the head of everybody. He was looking for J.J. Baldwin, who for sure his favorite target at wide receiver. That falls incomplete. Now 3rd down and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Just because there's lettuce on a Big Mac doesn't make it healthy, Ted!
Final 15 seconds here in this second quarter. You got to remember, Defiance will receive the ball to start the second half, so a hold here from the Defiance defense would be huge. Trips to the right for first. Single back in the backfield is Maloney. He'll have it. He's going to go up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped, and that will just shy of the midfield stripe. We'll see what they elect to do here. Final 2, they're just going to let this one go into halftime. So we've played a half here in this Division III Region 10 quarterfinal matchup. And as they head to the locker rooms, it's Benedictine 14 and Defiance 6. We welcome you to our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, celebrating 70 years of helping you achieve your dreams and securing your future. You can visit them in Defiance, Bryan, or Napoleon, and online at midwestcommunity.org. Well, it was a kind of a battle in this first half, but if you take away a couple of big plays from the Benedictine offense, this one's probably much, much closer, but you got 2 big scores from Chris Maloney, 73 yards and 26 yards, and that accounts for their 14 points. 2 big, big plays, and they are leading here at halftime 14-6. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll get you some sounds from the marching bands here at halftime as our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show rolls on after this on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Gentlemen, we proudly present...
And we welcome you back here to halftime, our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show, as we go down to the field now, and we'll get the sounds of the Defiance High School Marching Band of Class.
selection comes from Olivia Rodrigo. First appearing on the scene as an actress for Disney, Rodrigo extended into a solo career in 2021 with the release of her debut album, Sour. Here is one of the hit singles from that album, Good For You. To conclude this evening's performance, the Band of Class will feature our percussion section as the band grooves to a classic by Steppenwolf. Hold on to your seat as we take you on a magic carpet ride.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
And we welcome you back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium here in Brooklyn, Ohio. Josh Bush with you on this week number 12 of the high school football season. As we are going to continue to feature some band action here, we're going to send it back down to field level as the Benedictine marching band will be taking the field here. But we're at halftime, and it's the Bengals 14, Bulldogs 6. As we are continuing with our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Let's send it back down, and we will go to the Benedictine marching band.
solo album in 2003. It's Beyonce, Crazy in Love. And from 1997, the Cherry Poppin' Daddies hit song, Zoot Zoot Riot. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Benedictine Bingo Marching Band, give it up.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
Welcome back to our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Josh Bush with you here, week number 12 of the high school football season, as the teams are making their way back out on the field so they can get their second half warm-ups done. And it's currently on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard, Benedictine 14, Defiance 6. Let's recap some of the scoring in that first half for you. Defiance opened it up on their first drive, marched all the way down the field, and capped it off with a Brez Zipfel to Brady Borton 8-yard touchdown pass with 2:29 to go in that first quarter. The two-point conversion failed. It was 6-0 Defiance. Seconds later, it was Chris Maloney, 73 yards to Pater. Point after was good, 7-6 Benedictine, 2:03, 26 seconds later. That's where we were after the first quarter, 7-6. And then in that second quarter, Maloney strikes again from 26 yards out. Point after was good. And that's where we got to our 14-6 score here at halftime. Take a look at some of the scores from some teams that are still in it from around Northwest Ohio. It's still a good showing of teams from our area that have made it to week number 12. Western Buckeye League teams, St. Mary's trailing Tippecanoe 14-7 at halftime. Bath is up on Greenville 17-7 at halftime. Wapakoneta, big lead last check, second quarter, 34-6 over Wilmington. And Ottawa Glandorf on top of Shelby, 7-6. That game also in the second quarter. Halftime, the lone GMC school left is Fairview. The Apaches trailing Ottawa Hills 24-6. That game is at halftime. And then we go into the NWOAL schools, Liberty Center, at home tonight against Liberty Benton. They're up 14-0 at halftime. And Patrick Henry up 21-0 on Cary. That game at the half as well. Some other schools around. Bluffton is leading Huron 21-0 at halftime. Columbus Grove up on Lima Central Catholic 24-0 at halftime. And Fort Loramie trailing Cincinnati College Prep 12-0 at halftime. Some other scores. Lipsick on top of Gibsonburg 6-3. That game's in the third quarter already. And Mohawk leading Macomb 14-6. That game at half. Some of the bigger schools tonight, Anthony Wayne 7-0 at halftime. And Perrysburg big at halftime as well, 22-0. We'll take another timeout on our Midwest Community Federal Credit Union halftime show. Third quarter next on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
All right, we welcome you back here to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. I keep wanting to say Benedictine High School, but again, if you're just tuning in, if you're not sure, they are doing some changes at Benedictine. So they've played all of their regular season games at John Carroll University, and then played the last week and this Friday night here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium, which is a very nice field, about 15-20 minutes away from the school for Benedictine. About 2 hours and 20 minutes away for Defiance. But I was talking to the AD, which a big, huge thanks to John Carter, their athletic director here at Benedictine High School. Was just absolutely phenomenal to work with. But talking with him before the game tonight, and I said, why not stay at John Carroll University? Well, I didn't know this. I thought maybe it had something to do with the field. Somebody had told me one time it had something to do with the field, etc. So come to find out, the particular space where the John Carroll University is located, they have an ordinance about playing games with the lights on. And they're only allowed so many events with the lights on past 9 p.m. a year, and they've met that quota already. So they can't play under the lights anymore. So here we are at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. So it's a chilly night, but it's been a fun night so far, and I'm excited for this second half to get underway. So the final little bit of time is going to spin off the clock here, and we'll get going here in this third quarter. Remember, Defiance did kick off to start the game, so they'll be receiving the football to start this third quarter. And, of course, at this point, one score could put this right back to either a 1-point game, 2-point game, or, obviously I think Defiance would be in that situation where they'd be looking to go for 2 and tie the game. It would be, I think, probably the ideal situation for them. But, again, it all starts with what they're able to do offensively. And if you look at a key here in this second half, Defiance is going to have to figure out how to keep some contain on Chris Maloney, the big senior wide receiver, is definitely going to be a target of where they are going to be, or somebody they got to keep tabs on after those 2 big runs for touchdowns in that first half that led to the 14 points. And again, you've got to know where he's at when you look at the fact that just last Friday night he had a school record 386 yards. So obviously important to know where that young man is at on the field all the time. So to start the third quarter here, Benedictine will kick from our right to left. And the Defiance offense will have an opportunity to get right back in this football game to start the third quarter. So they'll tee it up at the 40-yard line. And back deep for Defiance will be Jordan Wright and Anthony Wilder, as we see most times. And the third quarter is underway from Brooklyn Memorial Stadium, and this will be Jordan Wright with it across the 10 to the 15. He's going to be pushed to that sideline and dropped out shy of the 20-yard line. So outstanding coverage that time from Benedictine, and just not a lot of space on that far sideline for Jordan Wright to make anything happen there. And the Defiance offense will come onto the field. They'll have it first down and 10 at their own 18-yard line to start the second half. And they'll break the huddle. It'll be Wilder in the backfield to the right of Brezziffel. Two receivers to either side on first down and 10. Wilder will have it up the middle, and he'll be hit and dropped immediately out near the 20-yard line. Maybe give him a yard. It'll bring up a second down and 9. Opening minute of our third quarter. Good to have you along here tonight on DCTV Sports as the temperatures are starting to fall a little bit here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. It'll be trips to the right of Brezziffel, single back in the backfield again. It'll be just a quick toss to this near sideline for Wilder as he's trying to push it to the sideline. And he's going to push that pile out towards the first down marker. Looks like he's going to have enough for a Defiance first down, and a big, strong run there on second down for Anthony Wilder, and that will be enough for a Bulldogs first down as Antoine Smith is in pain at about the 28-yard line, and we don't want to see anything like that happen, but that was a very rough physical play. So an injury timeout here. We'll take it with them. Opening minute of our third quarter, 14-6 Benedictine. We're back after this on DCTV Sports. Welcome you back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you here, week number 12 of the high school football season, as we get you going here in this third quarter. First down and 10 for Defiance at the 28-yard line. Two backs in the backfield as Wilder will take it left side. A penalty marker flies in from that backside, and we'll see what this one's going to be. And that's going to be a hold against Defiance in that backfield.
Holding Bulldog. Spot foul, 10-yard penalty.
So this one will push Defiance back 10 yards. So first down will be a little bit longer on this retry, all the way back to the 18-yard line. And they'll bring it to the line here. First down and 20. Shotgun formation. And the snap will go, and it'll just be an inside give here. Running straight forward will be Rubio. Had a helmet come off for one of the players. And that was Jackson Becker, whose helmet came off, so he'll have to come over to the sideline for a play. Second down and 14 now after a 6-yard gain by Rubio. As Defiance trying to put something together here to keep this drive moving along. It'll be Rubio in the backfield with Zipfel here. And just a quick little swing pass to that far sideline. It'll be complete across the 20-yard line, and he'll fall forward. It'll be a long third down now for this Defiance offense out at the 20-yard line as the play comes in from the sideline once again. Quarterback Brez Zipfel will come to the line. Single back in the backfield again with Zipfel on this big third down, trying to keep this drive alive as Walter comes in motion to his right. Brez looking to throw back to the left. This will be caught and sniffed out quickly. It'll be a short gain for Defiance. It'll bring up a fourth down situation here. So it'll bring up a fourth down and a punting situation. So the drive will falter here on the first opportunity for Defiance in this third quarter. Baldwin back deep now for Zipfel, and then we got a penalty marker, and this is going to go against Benedictine. So fourth down and 17. 5 yards won't get them a first down, but it will give a little bit more space for that punt, which Zipfel will be punting into the wind. Baldwin awaiting the punt back deep in his own end zone, on his own side of the field. Zipfel gets up a high, wobbly kick. It's going to be short. It's going to hit just short of midfield. It's going to take a Defiance roll out towards the midfield stripe before it'll be down pretty much right at the 50-yard line, and that's where we'll see the Bengals offense for the first time here in this third quarter. And again, what answers does this Defiance defense have for running back Chris Maloney, who broke off touchdown runs in that first half of 73 yards and 26 yards. And the Bengals will have it right at midfield, so it'll be first down and 10 at the 50-yard line. Matthew First will be in shotgun formation. He'll have Maloney to the back of him and motion from right to left. Low snap. They'll hand it to Maloney. He'll go up the middle. He's going to be hit and dropped immediately. Joey Robinson said, "Not this time, my friend," and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage no more. And a nice job that time from Joey Robinson, who earlier this week named the Western Buckeye League's Defensive Specialist of the Year. Came in at 149 tackles on the season. Has added a few more here tonight. And he'll stop Maloney for a gain of 0. And a second down and 10 coming for the Bengals offense. Shotgun formation again. Maloney to the back. Now up to the left. Motion from the right. And it will be a fake inside give and just a little quick swing pass on this near sideline. And all kinds of space down the field. And they will go 50 yards. And just like that, it's a Premier Bank touchdown for Antonio Hobbs. And that is a 50-yard pass. And the third quarter has started quite well for the Bengals after that Premier Bank touchdown. No, it was nothing fancy. The motion came from that right to left, and then Hobbs just got a little space out in the flat, a little swing pass, but again, showing his speed down this left sideline Point after on the way. Point after is good. And on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, they tack on 7 more. And on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard, it's now 21-6. We're back after this on DCTV Sports. Welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. And, well, if you're Defiance here, you've got to pin your ears back because you had the opportunity to potentially cut the lead, maybe even tie the game with your opening drive, not able to do anything offensively, forced to punt the ball away. And Benedictine shows exactly what that offense is capable of. And they stuttered on first down, but it was a 50-yard touchdown pass from Hurst to Hobbs, and they go right down the field and tack on 7 more, and now lead this ball game 21-6 in the opening 5 minutes of this third quarter. Ensuing kickoff will be a low spiraling kick. It's going to be taken by Jordan Wright on the Defiance sideline. He's got some space. He's got room out across the 50 before finally being wrapped up and brought down inside of Benedictine territory. Get a little extracurricular again. Antoine Smith finally able to bring him down, but Defiance will have short field here to start their second offensive drive of the second half, and we'll see what the Bulldog offense can do for you here on this second drive. So they'll break the huddle, come to the line, 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line of Cleveland Benedictine. Wilder in the backfield with Ziffel. 2 receivers to his left. Now Walter in motion left to right. He'll settle in, and it will be a miscommunication in the backfield. Ziffel turned left, and Wilder went right. And they're going to lose yardage all the way back into Defiance territory at the 49-yard line. So some confusion on first down. I think Ziffel thought that Wilder was going to come around the left side, but Wilder went to the right, so nobody to hand the football off. And that broken play will net a loss of 5 back into Defiance territory at the 49-yard line. So you get good field position. And then the first down mishap, and it brings up 2nd and 14. Defiance offense will come to the line. 2 receivers either side. Single back in the backfield is Rubio. Motion from left to right is Jordan Wright. They'll toss it out to him. He makes a man miss in the backfield, but he's got more, and he'll be hit and dropped for another loss. And that was solid pursuit on that in the backfield. Antoine Livingston, the sophomore, and he will be pushed out of bounds and lost another yard back to the 48-yard line. So an opportunity here for Defiance to start in Bengals territory, and they've gone backwards on their first 2 plays. It'll be a long 3rd down and 15 now for the Defiance offense. Under 6 minutes to play here in this quickly moving third quarter. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield with senior quarterback Brez Ziffel. Bengals show pressure. They'll fake the inside give. Now pressure coming. He's going to heave the ball down the right sideline, and this will be intercepted. The second turnover of the night, and this one will be hauled in by Antonio Hobbs, and that is the second turnover of the night, and the Bengals will take over here with 5:19 to go in the third quarter. All the way back down at their 22-yard line. So 2 turnovers here tonight. And again, we've seen very, very clean football from this Defiance Bulldog squad the last 2 weeks. And 2 turnovers so far here tonight. So Bengals will have it 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line. Under center for First. Maloney in the backfield. And he'll get it on 1st down. He's going to go right up the gut. He's going to be hit and dropped. Hit initially, I believe, Ray Salinas in there for Defiance will come off the bottom of that pile. Chase Camaso in there for Defiance as well. Give him a gain of 1 out to the 23-yard line, so able to bottom up on first down, but it's kind of how the last drive started as well, and then they were able to snap off 50 yards for a touchdown on second down. Bengals break the huddle. First will be in shotgun formation again. Maloney in the backfield with him now to his left. It'll be a faked inside give, and then they'll hit Baldwin on the left sideline. It'll be out across the 30 near the 35-yard line. That'll be good enough for a Benedictine first down. And they'll move the chains, and we've seen that play several times here tonight where they just fake that inside give, and when you've got a back like Chris Maloney, the defense is going to key on him a little bit. They pull it in and just hit Baldwin quick on the outside, and he's got enough cushion to spin around, use his athleticism. He's going to fall forward and get that first down, and that's just what he did there. 1st and 10 now at the 35-yard line. Maloney in the backfield again with Hurst. We got penalty markers. And this is going to be a false start against Benedictine. So 1st down and 10 will become a quick 1st down and 15, as that will back them up 5 yards. Formation again with Maloney in the backfield. And it will be an inside give to Maloney. He's going to break to that right side. He's got space across the 40, 45 into Defiance territory at the 30. One man to beat is Howerton, and he will not catch him. And just like that, Chris Maloney strikes again, this time 70 yards, and another Premier Bank touchdown for Chris Maloney. That is his 3rd touchdown run of the night. And Benedictine tacks on 6 more with 3:31 to go here in this 3rd quarter. And again, you see that inside give just off tackle a little bit. Not a lot of space, but he's a very patient runner. And then as soon as the space opens up, he is gone. Point after attempt is on the way. The point after attempt is good. And after a 70-yard Premier Bank touchdown run, his 3rd of the night for Chris Maloney. It is now 28-6 Benedictine. We're back after this on DCTV Sports. Welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium, and 2 quick touchdowns here in this 3rd quarter for Benedictine, and they have opened up a 28-6 lead over Defiance here on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. And if there was ever a drive that was as important as it could be for this Defiance offense, it will be the one coming up following this kickoff, as they've now surrendered touchdown runs of 73, 26, and 70 to Chris Maloney, and that 50-yard touchdown pass to Hobbs. Those big plays have really hurt this Defiance Bulldog squad here tonight in week number 12. Ensuing kickoff, high, end over end. It'll be taken inside the 5-yard line. This is Wilder with it this time, and he's got all kinds of light blue shirts coming at him. He just has nowhere to go. He'll be chopped down inside the 15 at about the 12-yard line, and Defiance's offense will come back on the field, but they've got a long way to go and have not been able to put much together on their last couple of drives. In fact, outside of their first drive tonight, have not really been able to stay consistent with their offense. So we'll see what they can put together here, as they will want to do what they can to get some more points on the board here. Trailing by 22, 28-6 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. 2 backs in the backfield with Ziffel on 1st down. And it'll be second man through. This is Wilder. He's got space up the middle. He'll be hit and wrapped and dropped by Sean O'Connell, the junior defensive lineman. It's going to get
5 yards will be second and 6.
about 5, maybe 6 yards on first down. So a nice solid play there for the Defiance offense on first down. Out to the 18-yard line. Single back in the backfield with Ziffel. Motion now brings Wilder from right to left. And it will be an inside give for Rubio this time and just nowhere to go. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard, but nothing more than that. And it'll bring up a third down and about 5 yards here for this Defiance offense. And well, you're in rough territory here. This is a big, big third down to keep the ball in the possession of the Defiance Bulldogs as we approach the 2-minute mark here in this third quarter. It'll be shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield, trips to the right of Bruz Ziffel. Pressure coming from the Bengals. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to be hit and dropped inside the 15 all the way back near the 10-yard line. And that is another sack for the Benedictine defense. Jameer Church in there, the senior linebacker. And that will bring up a fourth down and an obvious punting situation here for Defiance. Punting into the wind once again here as Ziffel will stand just inside of his end zone. Baldwin stands shy of midfield, and this is a low line drive kick. This will hit out near the 40. It'll take a Benedictine bounce. It'll be down, but they're going to have a very, very short field to work with here. With a minute 15 to go, the Benedictine Bengals will come back onto the field. And, well, Defiance just not had any answer tonight for their big senior running back, Chris Maloney. 3 big touchdown runs, 2 of them 70-plus, and another one from 26, and has just really wreaked havoc with this Defiance defensive squad here tonight, who's been very solid against the run, especially all season long. But the just pure athleticism of Chris Maloney is what you can attribute those big runs to here tonight. Officials talking to some of the Bengals offensive linemen. Under center is first. Maloney single back in the backfield. They'll hand it off inside. He's got space, and he's chopped down across the 35. He's going to get about 3, maybe 4 yards. So it'll bring up about a second down in about 6, maybe 7. As the clock spins under the final minute of this third quarter. As first comes in from the sideline, bringing that play in from the sideline. First will come up under center. Single back in the backfield is Maloney once again. A little motion. They'll hand it left side. He's going to be hit in the backfield and dropped by Cohen Stockman. He's going to lose a couple of yards, and that is a very nice job there by senior Cohen Stockman to get into the backfield. He got a hold of Chris Maloney, didn't let go, and I believe that's going to be the final play of this third quarter here tonight. We got 1 quarter to play on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Benedictine 28, Defiance 6. We're back with the final quarter after this on DCTV Sports.
For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you on this regional quarterfinal matchup featuring Defiance and Benedictine. The Bengals clinging to a 28-6 lead here to open up the fourth quarter. We'll flip sides. They'll go the other way. And, well, just a rough start to this second half for the Bulldogs. Down 14-6 at halftime, and two very quick two big play touchdowns in this third quarter for the Benedictine offense has increased that lead now 28-6. And they'll have it now with a 3rd down and 7 at the Defiance 34-yard line. It'll be an empty backfield. 5 receivers set, 3 to the right, 2 to the left of first, who stands in shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Just a little quick inside screen. This will be in and out. This will be picked off. This is intercepted by Ray Salinas. So the first Benedictine turnover of the night, and that is an interception for the big man, Ray Salinas. It was in and out of the hands of the receiver, and then Salinas picks it off, and Defiance will get a little bit of something here going. 35-yard line is where they'll take over, and that is about as good a way of to start a fourth quarter as you can get. The first turnover of the night, and it is an interception for the big man, Ray Salinas. So Defiance's offense here, let's see if they can put something together. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Single back in the backfield. Now Borton comes in motion left to right, looking to throw. Brez back to pass, now flushed out to his right. He's going to run with it across the 35 out to the 40. It's going to be about a gain of 5 on first down, and pressure comes, it breaks down. Made a smart decision there, eluded the rush that time, and was able to pick up about 5 yards on first down. As Defiance will pick up the pace a little bit here, they'll go quickly to the line. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield with quarterback Brez Ziffel. Shotgun formation. Now Walter in motion. It'll be Rubio with it up the middle. He's going to have the first down and more out near the 45-yard line, and that's a pickup of about 11, and that's good enough for, 6, and that'll be good enough for a Defiance first down out of the 41-yard line. And Defiance now quickly to the line. They'll check their wristbands. Play comes in quickly. 2 backs in the backfield again. Rubio and Wilder. Wilder with it. Second man through. He's going to be hit and thrown down in the backfield. He was met quickly by Tyrell O'Neal, 6'3", 275-pound junior defensive lineman. And that'll be a loss of 1 back to the 45-yard line. And that is one big man to run into at the line of scrimmage, and just showed what his physical capabilities were there as he just kind of wrapped up Anthony Wilder and threw him to the turf. Second down and 11 now. Single back in the backfield. Trips to the left. Brez Ziffel takes the shotgun snap. Just a little toss to the left sideline. This is Wilder with it, and he eludes a couple of tackles, goes into Benedictine territory at the 47-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 8. And that'll be a manageable third down coming the way of Defiance with a 3rd down and 4 now. Line to gain will be the 44-yard line. As the play comes in from the sideline, 10.5 and rolling in the ball game. 28-6 Benedictine on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It'll be 2 backs in the backfield. Wilder and Rubio. It'll be Rubio with it. Second man through. He's going to cut down and just go downhill running, and that's all you need. He's going to get enough for Defiance first down at the 43-yard line. So a nice pickup there for this Defiance offense. And again, trying to keep the pace moving a little bit here. Down 22 with just over 10 minutes to go. They're going to need some pretty quick scores here. Ziffel again in shotgun formation. Single back to his right. and they'll fake the inside give. Ziffel will roll to his right. Now he's going to throw down the field, and he's got a receiver. He's looking for Brady Borton, and it will fall incomplete. John Jones, the junior defensive back, on coverage. But the pass out of the reach of Borton falls incomplete, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Maybe more importantly for Defiance at this point is the clock stops with the incompletion, giving them a little bit of time to perhaps get this play in, get to the line of scrimmage. Rubio in the backfield. Now check that, Wilder in the backfield. And it will be a little toss to the left to Wilder. He's going to go across the 40-yard line and just push his way down the sideline. I'll see where they marked him out of bounds. It'll be the 39-yard line. So he'll gain about 4. It'll bring up 3rd down for this Defiance offense. And, well, every down is an important one, but this 3rd down is a big one for Defiance. They've got to keep this drive alive with now under 10 minutes to go in the ball game. Play comes in from the sideline. It'll be Wilder in the backfield. 2 receivers either side for Ziffel. Looking to throw on 3rd down. Going right side. He's got a man, and it will be hauled in. Nope, in and out of the hands of Brady Borton. All kinds of contact on that far sideline for all kinds of contact, but no penalty markers thrown. The pass will fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 7. And that means it's going to be a punting situation. It looks like Defiance will take the opportunity to try to pin Benedictine back in their own territory. Clock stops with 9:50 to go in the ball game. And we've got a timeout, Defiance. It's a Mark Moats Ford timeout. We'll take it with them. Final 10 minutes coming your way next on DCTV Sports.
Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding. 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. It's a 4th down for Defiance, 4th and 7 at the Bengals 39-yard line. 9:50 to go in the ball game. They trail 22 by a score 28-6 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. And they were coming out in a punt formation before the timeout. So we'll see if they stick with that or if maybe they'll decide to try and go with it. And now it looks like they're going to line up to go for it here on 4th down and 7 at the 39-yard line. Single back in the backfield, 2 receivers to either side for quarterback Brett Ziffel. And it'll be a pass down the near sideline. It'll be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Wright. Coverage on this sideline by Antonio Hobbs. It'll go in and out of his hands. It'll be incomplete, but we do have a penalty marker down back at the line of scrimmage. As we sort this one out, some of the Defiance percussion have made their way to the student section, which is near where we're at. So this will be a dead ball penalty once again, and they'll mark it off after the turnover on down. So that'll push Benedictine all the way back down to their 24-yard line. So the Bengals offense will come back onto the field here with 9:46 to go in the ball game, leading 28-6 on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Now you've seen a heavy dose of running the football so far. I believe you're going to see a heavy dose of Mr. Maloney here in the final almost 10 minutes of this game, as Benedictine will want to try and get this clock. And that's going to be a penalty as they're trying to move all kinds of guys around. That's going to be an illegal shift. So that'll move them back 5 more yards to the 19-yard line. So first down at 15 now for the Bengals, who will stand in shotgun formation. Will be quarterback Matthew first. He'll have 2 backs in the backfield with him. And it'll be second man. This will be Maloney with it. He's going to just cut it back up the middle. He'll go, fall forward and gain about 3 or 4. But the clock will spin now, 9.5 and rolling here in this final quarter.
Jesse's hurt.
So never want to see an injury of any kind. Assume perhaps with the colder weather could be a potential cramping. Well, again, the winner of this game here tonight will move on to next Friday night's semifinals to take on the winner of Buckeye and Padua Franciscan, as Chris Maloney will make his way to the Bengals sideline. Looks like potentially a cramping situation for that young man, so he's limping a little bit, but seems to be walking off on his own power pretty well there. So hope all is well with that young man. Very, very talented running back who has shown his speed and athleticism here tonight in this game. So second down and 11 now at the 23-yard line. It'll be Church in the backfield along with Augie Rosalina, and it'll be Church with it. He's going to be hit in the backfield, trying to make something happen here. He's going to cut it back, just nowhere to go. I'm not sure he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Might have lost the yard back to the 22-yard line. So it'll be third down and 12 now. Ray Salinas in there for Defiance, who had himself a nice little interception on the last offensive possession for the Bengals. Looks like they may be winding some clock down a little bit here before they call for a timeout, as pretty sure that, yep, that's exactly what they're going to do. So Mark Moats Ford timeout. We'll take it with them. More to come after this on DCTV Sports.
Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com.
Discover top-quality healthcare education at Northwest State. Our instructors have real-world experience, so they know how to prepare you for great career opportunities. Northwest State, where you'll get the top-quality healthcare education you need to succeed.
Welcome back to this Division III Region 10 quarterfinal. Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Benedictine with a 28-6 lead over Defiance. 8:22 to go in the ball game, as Benedictine with a third down and 11 at their own 23-yard line will come to the line. Jameer Church, Augie Rosalina in the backfield with quarterback Matthew first, and he's going to look to throw. He'll go down that left sideline, and this will be incomplete. It was kind of out in the middle of nowhere, looking for J.J. Baldwin, who's been his favorite target not just tonight but all season long. But it'll fall incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down and a punting situation here for the Bengals offense. And Defiance will have an opportunity to potentially get a little bit of solid field position here. Bryce Meaton will stand inside his own 10-yard line to punt this one away. Defiance, and then there's movement on that line, so the left side of the line there for Benedictine jumped, so this is going to back him up 5 more yards to punt another one. So that'll bring it back to the 18-yard line. So now Meaton will stand inside his own 5 at about his 3-yard line. And the snap comes back, and the punt is away. It's a short punt that'll hit near midfield, but it's going to take a Benedictine roll inside Defiance territory down to the 45-yard line, and that is where the Defiance offense will come back onto the field. 8:04 to go here in the ball game, trailing 28-6. They're going to have to put something together in pretty quick order here to keep this season alive. As quarterback Brez Ziffel will head into the huddle. 55 yards to go here. Just over 8 minutes to go in the ball game. Single back in the backfield, 2 receivers either side. Pressure coming, and it will be an inside give. This is Rubio into Benedictine territory, lowers his head, and just drills his way down to the Benedictine 40-yard line. And taking the brunt of that hit was Joseph Morse, the senior defensive back. And Abel Rubio just kind of lowered his shoulder and finished that drive off at the turf. But it's a first down for Defiance at the Bengals 40-yard line. And a nice play to open up this drive here for the Defiance offense. Now Wilder in the backfield. Walter in motion right to left. Inside give will go to Wilder. He's going to fall forward for a gain of 2, maybe 3 yards. Jameer Church will wrap him up and bring him down. Church a little slow to get up, but nice solid gain there of 3 on first down. So to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Defiance offense. Clock spinning, 7 minutes and rolling here in the ball game. Down by 22. Defiance looking to put something in the end zone here. Cut into that lead. Trips to the left of Zipfel. Single back in the backfield is Wilder. He'll have it. He's a little stutter step at the line. He'll be hit and wrapped up. I believe this was Church again. Gain of 1.5 yards, maybe 2. So to bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. About halfway home here in this final quarter of play. As Defiance just trying to get something cooking here. Single back in the backfield, now trips to the left of Brez Zipfel. Single receiver to his right, and just a little toss to Abel Rubio, and he will be dropped in the backfield, and a loss all the way back to the 40-yard line, and this will make a very long 4th down all the way back at the 40-yard line. So 4th down and 10 now for Defiance at the Benedictine 40-yard line. And they've just not been able to establish that run game. Certainly missing Noah Gomez tonight. Trips to the right now for Zipfel. 4th down and 10 at the Benedictine 40-yard line, and we've got a stoppage. And this is going to be a Mark Moats Ford timeout. Benedictine will burn another one. We'll take it with them. 5:19 to go in the ball game. 28-6 Benedictine. We're back after this on DCTV Sports.
Visit Mark Motes Ford and check out some of the best new Ford models. Mark Motes Ford has been serving the Defiance community since 1916. Visit them today, County Road 424 in Defiance, and online at markmotesford.com.
And welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you here. Fourth quarter, 5:19 to go in the ball game. 4th down and 10 for Defiance. As they come to the line, single back with Zipfel in the backfield, trips to his right. Benedictine will show pressure. A little delayed give to Wilder. He's going to be hit and dropped for a loss back at the 45-yard line. And this will be a turnover on downs. And the Benedictine offense will come back onto the field here up by 22 with just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game. And on a cold night here, just off the shores of Lake Erie at Benedictine, their temporary home here at Brooklyn. And the Bengals are going to look to finish this one off. They'll have some fresh uniforms out there. It'll be Giovanni Iacampo at quarterback now, and it'll be a straight handoff. This will be Cordy Blair. He'll be hit and dropped as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And well, up 22 here with 5 minutes to go. They're just going to look to run the clock off here. They're going to give him a yard, maybe two. Well, it is a very, very solid season for this Defiance squad that, barring anything crazy, is likely down to its last 4.5 minutes. Again, Benedictine not in any hurry to get to the line of scrimmage. Giovanni Iacampo was the sophomore quarterback. And a inside give once again. That was Cordy Blair again. Iacampo started at quarterback last Friday night as Matthew First was injured. He was available, but they opted to go with Iacampo and had a very solid game last Friday against Columbian. Getting some time here at the end of this regional quarterfinal. Under 4 minutes and rolling here in the ball game. And again, not hurrying in any way are the Bengals. They'll come to the line with Blair again in the backfield. And I think they took a little bit too much time. Another Mark Motes Ford timeout. We'll take it with them. Back with more after this on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
And we're back here at Brooklyn Memorial Stadium. Josh Bush with you here as we are winding down final 3.5 minutes of this regional quarterfinal. Benedictine 28, Defiance 6 on our our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. As Iacampo under center, and he's going to throw. Nope, he's going to just tuck it under and run. He'll go and be knocked out of bounds by Anthony Wilder as he crossed that midfield stripe. On 3rd down and 5, he's going to gain about a yard. And that'll be a 4th down. Clock stops as he went out of bounds. Would be 4th down and 3. It looks like the Bengals are going to Bryce Mateen will come on and punt this one away for the Bengals. Anthony Wilder will be back deep for Defiance as the snap is back and the punt is away. It's a high end over end kick. It'll hit and it will take a big Benedictine bounce all the way down to the 10-yard line, and that's where it will be downed. And the Defiance offense will come back onto the field here with 3:11 to go in the ball game. They'll have it first down at 10 at their own 10-yard line. Trailing by 22 on a Marco's Pizza scoreboard. It's 28-6 Benedictine, who had 2 big touchdowns in this third quarter, or in the third quarter, but here in this second half, it was 14-6 at the halftime break, and then 2 big quick touchdowns for this Benedictine offense, and those big plays have really been what wreaked havoc for this Defiance squad here tonight. 2 backs in the backfield on first down. And it'll be second man through. And some fresh uniforms in there for Defiance as well.
Come here, buddy.
Benton Meter, a senior on this Defiance squad, getting some time here in what is likely his last football game in a Defiance uniform. So give him 3 on that first down carry. And now a toss to Wilder out across the 15. It'll be spun down out near the 20-yard line. He's going to be a yard or so shy of that first down. Clock continues to spin near the 2-minute mark. Time remaining in the ball game. Third down and about a yard. One back in the backfield is Rubio. Ziffa will have it. Morton in motion, and then just a little inside give will get the first down for Abel Rubio in this Defiance squad. Clock will stop momentarily. They'll respot the ball, and then that clock will spin. 90 seconds and rolling here in this fourth quarter, as Defiance will come to the line. Wilder in the backfield with quarterback Rez Ziffel, and they'll just give it inside to Wilder. He's got some space on that right side across the 30, making guys miss at the 35-40. Out near midfield, will run out of bounds. It'll be good enough for a Defiance first down. Clock will stop. Minute 3 to go in the ball game. And they'll spot that down at the 47-yard line. Play comes in from the sideline. Wilder and Rubio in the backfield. Again with Ziffel. Walter in motion. And it will be Rubio with it. He'll just go left side. No, reverses back up the middle. And just not a lot of room to go for that young man. And they've had tough going all night long against this Benedictine defense. And that was something that we knew was going to be a struggle here tonight. Have run so efficiently the last 2 weeks with Noah Gomez, Abel Rubio, Anthony Wilder. Just mixture of formations and personnel have propelled that running offense. Just not having any space for it here tonight. Brez Ziffel standing in shotgun formation. Looks like he'll likely just put a knee on this one, and the 2024 season has come to an end for the Defiance Bulldogs. They'll fall tonight to Benedictine by a final score of 28-6. We're back with our postgame show after this on DCTV Sports.
Estill Chevrolet Cadillac is this area's new and used car headquarters, earning your trust one satisfied customer at a time. Estill Chevrolet Cadillac, North Clinton Street in Defiance, and online at drivebobestill.com. Stanball Jewelers is your trusted source for diamonds, fine jewelry, watches, and gifts. Whether you're looking for a dazzling engagement ring, a timeless anniversary gift, or a present for someone special, Stanball Jewelers has something for every occasion. Visit us today and discover why we've been serving the community since 1948. The Strady Center for the Arts, entertainment on a whole new level. The Strady Center for the Arts presents a full lineup of culture and entertainment right here in our community. Check out the full lineup and purchase your tickets today at defiancearts.org. For the past 70 years, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union has been your financial partner, helping you achieve your dreams and secure your future. Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, with locations in Defiance, Bryan, and Napoleon. Find out more at midwestcommunity.org. Proudly serving the area with the highest quality contracting services for nearly 100 years. Baker Schindler Company of Defiance and Paulding, 419-782-5080. Online at baker-schindler.com. Simplify your everyday banking with convenient account options and digital banking features that fit your unique lifestyle. Premier Bank, everyday banking solutions designed for you. Explore solutions today at yourpremierbank.com.
Discover affordable transfer opportunities at Northwest State.
Start here and save thousands on tuition.
Our advising team will help you get your credits transferred.
So don't wait another minute. Get started today.
And welcome back to Brooklyn Memorial Stadium, our post-game show tonight, courtesy of Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Keep your eyes healthy for a long life of clear vision. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, your family's vision source on Stadium Drive in Defiance and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com. Final score tonight here on our Marco's Pizza scoreboard. Benedictine a winner by a final score of 28-6. As we take a look at the scoring, Defiance opened up with the first Premier Bank touchdown of the night as Brez Ziffel hit Brady Borton 8 yards. The two-point conversion failed. They led 6-0, and then all Benedictine after that. Just 26 seconds later, Chris Maloney, his first touchdown of the night, 73 yards. He tacked on another one in the second quarter from 26 yards out. In the third quarter, they opened up with a Hurst to Hobbs 50-yard touchdown pass. And then Maloney tacked on his third of the night, 70 yards to pay dirt. getting you that final score of 28-6. Our in-game scoreboards throughout the night and throughout the season, courtesy of Marco's Pizza with 9 locations in Northwest Ohio. Wishing all area athletes good luck this season. You can order online at marcos.com for takeout or delivery. And take another time out here on our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show. We'll wrap things up next here on DCTV Sports.
Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center. Personalized service and quality products in a friendly and caring atmosphere. Schedule your appointment today. Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center, Stadium Drive in Defiance, and online at visionsource-brunswickeye.com.
Welcome back here to our Brunswick Eye and Contact Lens Center postgame show. Well, for Defiance, their season will wrap up at 7-5. But for this Defiance squad, nothing to hang your heads about. This was a great season for Defiance football. Earning their first home playoff game since 2003 and taking that as a shutout win over Bowling Green last Friday night. But they'll fall short to a very, very good Benedictine Bengals team. And the big plays tonight were just too much for Defiance, as Chris Maloney showed why he is the athlete that he is. Those 3 touchdown runs tonight, 73, 26, and 70. And that was really the big plays, not able to be overcome by this Defiance team here tonight. I want to say a big thank you to John Carter, the athletic director at Benedictine High School. Also, Brian Devers, who is in charge of their media. Want to send a little shout out to their TV production crew. They do a great job as well. We had an opportunity to talk to them earlier, and they do a fantastic job. A completely student-run broadcast for Benedictine. So really, really great stuff there as well. Want to say big thanks to all of our underwriters who have made this entire fall sports season a possibility. If you know those businesses, go out and support them and thank them for supporting